FNAF movie franchise has been a rollercoaster ride for fans, and now we're starting to get information about the second movie's release, which can actually give us a very good estimate for its release. After Scott Cawthon's transition from video games to film, we finally got the first 5 Nights at Freddy's movie on October 27, 2023. In case you haven't seen it, I will keep it brief. In the first movie, we saw Freddy Fazbear's Pizza, a place once buzzing with excitement, which now sits abandoned and eerie. And in the dead of night, a lone security guard, desperate to escape the creeping shadows, tries to make a run for it. But fate has other plans. Before they know it, they're strapped to a sinister contraption. And well, you can probably guess what happens next. Critics were divided. Some praised the film's retro horror vibe, the faithful animatronic design, and the nods to the games, while others yearned for more effective scares, deeper character development, and a less predictable plot. The real surprise is the fact that the first movie took 8 years to make, and now the second is coming rather quick, maybe even quicker than you think. New movies, rumors, strong evidence, and analyzation. Rumors are swirling, and here's what we know. The fans are eagerly awaiting news of a sequel, and according to a reliable leaker, the second FNAF movie won't be a prequel. Could it pick up where the first movie left off? Maybe so. Some speculate that the release date will coincide with the 10th anniversary of the original FNAF game. Just imagine the hype that would bring. To catch the latest update on the movie's release date, be sure to stick around till the very end of this video to find out. The online evidence for this movie is very interesting and provides a lot of speculation. Starting with Jason Blum, the CEO of Blumhouse Productions, he has been closely associated with the development of the FNAF 2 movie. Lately, he has been teasing a sequel on Twitter. As seen in the picture, Blum states, "With my amazing dad and his great wife Jackie tonight, discussing FNAF 2 and other very important topics." Another post by Mr. Blum shows Jim Henson's Creature Shop, which is a renowned special effects and animatronic studio. They have a long history of creating impressive creatures and animatronics for various films and projects. For the 5 Nights at Freddy's 2 movie, Jim Henson's Creature Shop is responsible for designing and creating the animatronics. These animatronics are based on the iconic characters from the popular video game series. Let's deep dive into this photo, because although subtle, we can put the pieces together and conclude some evidence. The main object he is working on is Mangle from 5 Nights at Freddy's 2, and as you can see, one foot is a toy animatronic foot and the other looks like the endoskeleton foot. The bottom right is Mangle's head, flipped around from what we can see. You can also see the jaw over to the left side, which is most likely Mangle's jaw from the sizing. The interesting part, easily overlooked, is the left side of the photo. We see a few earpieces, chest, and a foot. But you can see the head of the animatronic barely on the side of the image, and this is Toy Bonnie. Taking a closer look, the hand here is most likely a piece of Bonnie as well. Zooming out a bit, you notice the man, and closer to his head and on the right, there is a slight glimpse of a metal-looking object. This caught my attention because it's very similar to the Shreddy chair in the first movie. This may just be an instance left over from the last movie, or we may see it make an appearance in the second movie. Overall, we can speculate with strong belief that the two animatronics, Mangle and Toy Bonnie, as seen in the photo, most likely will be in the FNAF 2 movie. Setting the scene. Unlike the first game, the FNAF 2 movie is explicitly set in 1987, which could mean we'll witness the infamous bite of 87 on the big screen. Picture this in your mind. The animatronics start malfunctioning, then flickering lights, and terrified night guards bringing nostalgia mixed with dread. Perhaps the production team meticulously recreates the iconic Freddy Fazbear's Pizza, complete with vintage arcade games and a malfunctioning Foxian. We may finally see the perpetrator who committed the bite of 87. Finally, there is a chance of figuring out this prolonged mystery if they wish to include it in the movie. Conspiracy theories. Mask mystery. Now, let's explore the rabbit hole of conspiracy theories. First is the mask mystery. Do you remember that creepy mask from FNAF 2? Some theorists believe it's part of a larger costume, perhaps worn by a malevolent force behind the scenes. Could it possibly be a key to unlocking hidden truths? The mask could be a relic from a forgotten employee or a vessel for something more sinister. The fans dissect every frame, searching for clues. The mask's design may hold the key to the animatronic's true purpose. Who actually is the fifth victim likely? Golden Freddy. Golden Freddy is a spectral entity that haunts players. Is it real, a hallucination, or something more sinister? The truth remains elusive. In the FNAF community, fans debate if Golden Freddy is a tragic victim seeking revenge or a malevolent force manipulating the animatronics. The movie promises a chilling reveal, intertwining Golden Freddy's backstory with the fate of the missing children. The puppet. Next, the puppet. What a mysterious figure it is, don't you think? Some folks out there ponder its existence with a sense of wonder. They say it's like the guardian of souls adrift, quietly orchestrating the movements of the animatronics. Picture this. A chilling moment. The puppet looming in the shadows, its eyes shining with an eerie light, its strings intertwined with the destiny of the animatronics. And there's this movie, right? It hints at a backstory that's truly touching, one that speaks of a child lost in time and a vow left hanging in the air, never quite fulfilled. Fan theories and expectations. Mike Schmidt versus Michael Afton. The FNAF community is buzzing with theories. It's quite the twist in the movie, isn't it? Unlike the games where they're often thought to be one and the same, here they're distinct entities. Why the change, you ask? Well, perhaps the filmmakers wanted to keep us on our toes, constantly guessing and maintain that delicious suspense that keeps us hooked. Fans, bless them, never tire of speculating. Is Mike Schmidt merely a pawn in the elaborate FNAF saga, unaware of the strings being pulled around him? Or is he perhaps a crucial player with a role we've yet to fully grasp? But here's where it gets really juicy. The movie throws in a curveball by hinting at a mysterious link between Mike and the puppet. Could it be that he holds the elusive answers we've been searching for all along? Only time will tell. Vanessa's role, William Afton's daughter. Vanessa, the newest addition to the FNAF universe, and what a twist she brings. Some say she's like a bridge connecting the old and new canons, blending elements in a way that keeps us all guessing. But of course, where there's fandom, there's division, and opinions on Vanessa are as split as they come. Now, Vanessa finds herself in quite the predicament, doesn't she? As William Afton's daughter, she's burdened with his dark legacy, wrestling with the weight of her familial ties. The big question on everyone's mind, is she friend or foe? Is she an ally, fighting against her father's malevolent machinations, or perhaps a hidden antagonist carrying on his twisted legacy in secret? But what truly captivates us is the movie's exploration of Vanessa's internal struggle. We see her torn between loyalty to her father and the burning desire to unearth the truth, a conflict that resonates deeply with audiences as we watch her navigate this treacherous path of self-discovery. Outro. So, dear viewers, when can we expect the FNAF 2 movie? The answer lies in the shadows, waiting to jump scare us. Some speculate that the movie's release coincides with a cryptic countdown on Scott Cawthon's website, which may be a clue or a red herring. As promised, since you stayed until the end, you get to hear the most up-to-date information regarding the release. As of now, Universal Pictures are yet to confirm an exact FNAF release date, but they have confirmed it will be at some point in the fall of 2025, so be ready.